Okay. Oh yeah, we want to tweak this thing, but this thing is still being built. Oh. Are you the requester? You are the requester. You have to go. Or else the station will start requesting stuff, and trains will go to stations that they cannot find. Perfect, now it's not a requester. Still, I want to make ammonia, rocket fuel somewhere. This is currently all crushing. Can I combine or remove one of these? We can combine these. Oh, they are over here. And then again, I just remember why we were making that template back there. Damn, my brain is like a jar of nothing at the moment. Because we just want to append a new template. So, it's up here. Let's make a clean template. There we go. So first of all, empty out these. And empty out these. Then definitely make sure that we are using the very best inserters that we can. I also want to update this a little bit by means of constant combinators. There should be a way that we can do this without having to rely on, say, this or this. However, the enabled condition. Yeah, we can actually. I just want to have some kind of configuration box or something. Also, let's remove all of this for now. You're over there, you're over there, you're over there. So this will be the condensed unit. You can go. Place you. Oh. And you can go. Then we need one of these. Perfect. In case we want to make a drive-through station. Actually, it should be one of these. If you want to make it to a drive-through train station. Good. Now, can we do something about this cable gore? Let's see. Let's just remove all of these cables for now. And this scrummy thing. And you. So all the cables are gone. With the exception of these red cables, these are required. Then we need these. And we need these. Yeah. Then we need a constant combinator, and the configuration box is going to be over here. We could also place the LTN over here and the other one over here. So you can always cleanly access these if you need them. Now, for example, output. Say we're making pipes. And we would like to have to say make up to minus 2000 pipes. So you would have a combination like this. And a combination like this. And I could set it to everything. If any of the input signals meet the condition, the output will be true. Or if everything if we set it to everything less than 1. So we're now sending out 2000 pipes. You're now active. And you are active. However, oh, maybe not 2000 pipes. Maybe set it over to like 50 pipes. So I drop this in, both will lock up. If I set it to anything, both will lock up. However, I only want you to react on pipes. Enable, disable, set stack size, read hand content. I don't think it's possible. It would be possible with 2 separate networks. So, unhook you, unhook you. Unhook these. Place another one of these. So you're hooked up to the first and you're hooked up to the second, for example. And then set to everything. Everything. So the green signal sending in 96. And the red signal is sending out minus 50. Actually, this is correct. I pull you out, both activate. You make something else. You make underground. Minus 50. I put my belt in. Nope. That won't do. If I connect... Now, if I connect each of them, then they will be counting as connected with each. And that's also the problem. They do not know what they're actually carrying. They only activate or deactivate once a certain number is fetched. So this won't work like intended. I could add more logic to the mix. Here. I have 2 of these. And we could hook these up, hook these up, hook these up, hook these up, hook these up. Top one is only activated as long as The red signal is greater or equal than 0. No, greater than 0. And you're only active if... No. Depot. The green one is higher than 1. Then... No, oh yes, this will work probably. You output the red signal and you output the green signal. Is it each? And, or, oh, we can't, ooh, fancy. Isn't a decider combinator what I want? Green. So these both are hooked up. These both are hooked up. And in addition to that, you are hooked up. And then each signal is say less than 50. And you also go... Ah, wait. Now I could set them up over here by means of... For example, you are pipe. You want to have, I want to have, if it's less than 50, yeah, less than 50 pipe, and you do less than 50 underground. I dump my pipe in. Oh wait, let's combine these and these. Oh, it has to be 0. So I dump my pipe in, bam, and they both shut off. And then maybe not use this one, maybe use belt. Belt is good. I dump my belt into here and you shut off. Perfect. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do just fine. So this is the lock off circuits. Now we just need to make this a bit more aesthetically pleasing. It's very important. And you are the balancers. This can stay down here. It's also not a rhythmic combinator, it's a one of these. Each divide by -2. Oh, yeah. But then I still have to set each of you. Let's hook them up and look where we're going from there. You're pumping out the combined equal of this. I could pipe them into here. So these are connected. These are connected. These are connected. These are connected. And this is where we set our limits. Each of them 50. You're going to be 1. You're going to be 1. So these could actually be constant. Come no, wait, this is... Ah! Oh, could this be a grand balance approach? Also, is it me or is it... No. Oh, out of save. So this will calculate the negative average. This is then something we can feed into you. Because you're basically the... Is it? Yes, it is. This is basically the same required. It has to be less than 1. Now then we would have to have 2 of these. Ah, this is super duper annoying. Also, why are you red? Oh, because both of them are pumping out red. So I pumped you in, you shut off. Okay. Then these two are connected. Disconnect them. You're putting out minus 50. Actually, why? The negative average. You're popping out the negative average. If it's higher than 0. You open up. So we could... Let's not connect these up. We could connect these up. Oh. Now you know how much is in there. You know what? Fuck it. I'm staying with the thing I was doing all the time. It works. So I don't give a shit. So these will be the negative average. Oh, do like this. Also, we should keep some space to make a bigger station. So let me just place these for now, just to know how far I can build. And yeah, the system I had was just fine. Why did I have to change it? Why do signals always have to be so annoying? So you're dividing it by -2. Combine them up. If we use the other cable, Oh, that will be worse, won't it? This goes in and you divide it by half of it. Then this goes in. Then you combine this up with red, but then they're still connected. Yes, they are. Never mind. Staying true to myself. And keeping it simple. Even though it's more work, it's more simple. So hook these up, hook these up, hook these up. You go down there. Then you need green cable going over like this. Green cable going over like this. Then you get the knockout condition. These are all hooked up correctly. These can go. Let's keep these in if we want to. However, I am going to place the LTNs there where I can see them better. When I can find them. There's one. There is the other. And they're going to be pre-hooked. However, they are going to be empty. And that's that. Everything else is just madness. We've got lamps, we've got inputs, we've got outputs. Oh, we need the inverters. One is going to be here. One is going to be here. Input, output, negate. You are requesters, so negates the LTN and read from the train. You negate the train and read from the LTN. Okay, I see where I place it over here. So you read from the LTN, negate the train, and pull it out. As a provider, yes. And also you are always a requester, and this will always be on like this. You will also be a provider. This will always be on like this. And that's the template. Fabrication station. Put them in here. Take them away. And I say no more. I have had enough of these blueprints. Also, before we do this, mark everything for dev, or else we have another one of these oopsies. And now we can place them willy-nilly like we want to. And place them on the other side. And now we don't have to make a large batch like we did over here anymore. Ah. And I already see the first error in this station. Oh, this is completely bollocks. Yeah, this is correct. So, and we have to enhance this a little bit by hand. Just add these signals here. And we have to add robot ports ourselves. So every 2 of these, 1 robot port. Same down here. Every 2 of these, 1 robot port. And then it will be built. Let's also add some down here. Not the balance station, the fabrication. Yeah, it fits like a glove. Have one of these. Oh, that. Oh, God. Curved ghost rails in the way. Yep, down here. Chain signal in the way. Where? Can't build on shallow water. Good. Do it, robots, do it. Speaking of robots, look at this. All this ammonium nitrate. How is the nitric acid production going? It's going good. How is the ammonia production going? It's going good. We're swimming in all of the assets. How are resources going? They're doing great. However, Cortinium is still just stacked up. Yeah, at some point... Okay, you are running again. Perfect. Place you there. And we should also add the robot ports down here in the south. Once the first is ready, we will immediately make rocket fuel. Also, we're sitting on 240,000 iron ore. Nice. So you are allowed to make rocket fuel. There it is. And we're gonna need a ton of it, so everyone's going to be making it. You are the requester. Things to request. Iron pipe. 4,000 of it. Ammonia nitrate. Sodium cyanate. Where is it? There. Ammonium nitrate. 4,000 of it. Make rocket fuel. Oh, look at this. There's some water over here. Did this botch up the design? It did, didn't it? Oh. Dang it. That deleted everything. 4,000 ammonium nitrate. 4,000 iron pipe. Make rocket fuel. Well, not rocket fuel, rocket booster. And then we have to set this up at any given time. I want to have, say, 10,000 rocket boosters in the system. And you balance out less than 1 rocket boost. There we go. Station complete. Do we need anything else while I'm here? I don't think so. So the game is lagging again. How many robots are in the air? Not enough. Not enough for this lag to be of certain. Can you fill in all of this area, please? Okay, this done. Titanium plate factory next. Titanium plate factory is pretty easy, and once we have the titanium plate factory, we can actually make our way over to silicon nitrate. Where is that? Is it over here? No, it's in here. Silicon gun cotton. I should look a little bit where I'm going. Powdered silicon, and powdered silicon is something you get by... Is it in here? I did it once, I know that. Gun cotton. Oh, here, powdered silicon. It's just crushing down monosilicon in a factory, not a crusher. And silicon nitride is cooking it up. Of all the things in a furnace, can we make electrical chemical furnaces? We can. Let's make some in our pocket. I need my steel for this. So, steel is down here. Oop, oop, oop. Ow. Let's park the car there. Let's just hope it's not on the tracks. Yeah, I'll make 10 of these. Please don't be on the tracks. Oh. I could have just parked here. Ah. So at some point this will be built. Perfect. Now there comes some cable. But first let's continue on with... yeah, and that's also the reason why we're here. Look at this. There should be more than enough space to make titanium plates. What do we need for titanium plates? Oh, we can add aluminum to it. We can add cobalt and chrome to it. Manganese again. So we're going to use the manganese recipe, the nickel recipe. Add the tin recipe, not a chrome one yet. So I think a standard, what is this? 240. Oh wait, this is iron. 240 to, oh. Yeah, 240, 240, and 360. Is this the same as, yeah, iron. So then the question remains, can we plunk you somewhere in? It'll fit. I just have to get rid of some of the signals. But it will fit. And we should tweak this design a bit. No, not this one. These can actually go. We don't need them anymore. But I don't want this extra station in here. Also, I do not want to accidentally destroy the neighbor station. That's more like it. Get rid of this. And then plonk this boy in. We should get rid of the LTN. There. And... I don't think there's one over here. Now we need to hook you up, and you need to go. Bam! And this is our basic titanium station. Oh, speaking of titanium. Yeah, we should definitely place a roboport in here. Just because we can. Now, we could make these drive-through stations. I don't think that would be necessary for now. Maybe at a later date. Maybe at some time later I will be remaking these. Maybe if we're... Well, we're definitely going to remake them as once we're using only the 360 molten recipes. We could also go a step further and melt the stuff down, transport it by train, and send it somewhere else. But I don't think that will be necessary. So, you are already getting deliveries. Perfect. And these are being built. Excellent. How is science doing? Where is logistic science? It should be up here. No, this is the wrong kind of science. This is the correct kind of science. You're still missing your inserters of all the things. And they're down here. You're missing circuits, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, circuits are more and more a problem. This thing doesn't pick it anymore. And if this thing doesn't pick it, each of these things doesn't pick it anymore. Now, I want to reserve this space for more mineral experiments. We could make Circuit City down here. But for this, we have to empty out U. The mine is complete, this is good, but yeah, there's still so many resources sitting here that block us. This. Or we could... A core Circuit City just sounds... This is enough space, definitely. And we just could core it completely out. And reimagine this as a big-ass circuit production facility. I mean, this thing can go. This thing is basically already been replaced by everything else. The motor factory, well, we have one motor factory up here. But motors and electric motors are very important. So we will have to make a bigger factory for those. I'm thinking more in the dimensions of this thing, maybe. Ah, look at the time. Time for a quick break. See you around. Hey, Letter Slayer. See you around.